Hey, this is John,
This is Nerd Leader.
and wow, do we got a blast from the past here. So, Mortal Kombat 3. Mortal Kombat!
Yep. I remember that commercial, man. That hyped me up so much. Which I tried to find it in recent years, and I thought it was just a Mortal Kombat 2 or 3 commercial, but it was like for Mortal Kombat Mondays or whatever.
Yeah. That was the one that was like, yo, we're coming to console. Press start.
Eh.
There you go.
That's the bad button on this one, which isn't too bad of a button. I only have to do it every so often. Alright. Oh, this is not Ultimate 3.
It is not. So no Scorpion.
Yep.
Suck it, bitch.
Uh,
Oh, that right there, we would have lost our monetization on YouTube.
I forgot that it used to be timed on these.
Oh,
I still
fuck.
worry about that nowadays, but like sometimes I guess I've grown soft with modern convenience.
We'll see how soft we are after a couple of rounds on this. Ooh.
I do not. He's like one of the handful of characters I don't know their shit. Ooh, remember I warned you earlier about the difference in the control layout? I am falling victim to that hardcore. Ooh. Ooh.
I made some comeback there.
Ooh, yeah, I bet it's... Nope.
Bam!
Ooh.
Look, yeah. Ooh.
Ooh. Bad timing on my uppercut there.
I don't know no finishers.
So back when you had to do them super fast.
Back when the game gave. There we go.
Let's see. Just Sub-Zero.
The beginning of the end. Prepare for battle.
I have to remember not to push any buttons on that screen so I don't accidentally put in a code. Oh.
Brah.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, are you pushing me? Wow.
Oh, no ice pool.
I win that round. Wow, what a weird position to be frozen in. Aww. You free hitting motherfucker.
Yeah. Pretty sure your credits only count against the computer. Let's see. Jason. I just realized that. Oh yeah, now I remember how. It's like they redid his fireballs in the most recent one in a way that's like so similar to his old stuff, but with a different input.
Ah.
Oh yeah. Ooh.
Yes, I'm gonna be that guy. Okay, that's it. I'm done. I got my flawless victory. I am satisfied.
I forgot there's a block button in this. It's not bad.
I've been playing a lot of games lately where it's
Yeah.
that is the case. I was playing Dragon Ball Fighter Z the other day, and I was like, "How the fuck do you block?" Because it is not.
Yeah.
It's not like. It's not back. I don't know. For life, I couldn't figure it out for a minute. God, I want to play this, and I'm not gonna know how to fucking play like the newer ones when we start doing those again.
Yeah. Sub-Zero to just use him to refamiliarize myself with where punches and kicks are. It's like there's some stuff I'm automatically doing like correctly, like the sweep to the face kick. It's just because we're playing one of these I can do that, but like and I can whip out sweeps, but I keep messing up uppercuts and like.
I hit back to block.
There it is.
Yep. Gotta keep my streak alive.
That's something that always messes me up is the new Mortal Kombat games always want it to be a 2 button and like L or R2 or whatever.
Yeah.
Because I keep wanting to hit those to block.
Keeping the streak alive. See if I can go for 3. Shao Kahn's tower. Ooh, I know you're good with him on this one. You're pretty good with him on 9.
It's one of the ones where he actually plays like he does in the older ones.
Well, I think they were really trying to go for like, this is how the old games played. Remember the old games?
Ugh.
Oh, you beat me to
No,
it!
I waited until you did it and then started it because this is faster.
Ooh, that should have hit you, I would have thought. Ah. Cobble.
I mean, who names himself after a country? Oh, I know it's spelled differently. is about as late 90s as you can get, though. I mean, look at that.
I mean, this whole game is 90s as fuck.
Why can't I get it to work?
Well, I didn't give you the flawless. I don't care.
Oh, was I going on that for a while?
That's what it was. I was like, oh shit, what's going on here?
I really have a hard time getting his fireballs to work for some reason, but I just don't remember how to do them.
This looks grainy as fuck on this TV.
Yeah, it does.
Delicious, delicious 90s resolution.
Ooh, nice. I barely had time for those 2 uppercuts. Yeah. 3 was the point where I was like, I give up trying to do fatalities. I never really learned them in 3 because there's just so little time. They expect me to be so good in this one. Remember back when games got progressively harder? I'm not saying that's a good or a bad thing. Just remember when that was a thing.
I do. I remember... I remember the first game? Like, in arcades. I really did not like it because, here's why. I was playing, I would go to a local Pizza Hut, right? You know which one.
Yeah.
And they always had like an arcade machine there, and for a while it was like they had like the Spider-Man one in there for a while, like this is the old Sega one. And they had after that like the Avengers was in there. But the one that they got that stood in there like the longest was Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Ah.
And that was one I played like fuck in there. Mm-hmm. And I went in one weekend, like, I'm getting ready to get some TMNT action on, and Mortal Kombat was in there. And I was just like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah.
And I tried it, and I was just like, okay.
I have to say, as much as I like the Mortal Kombat games, the first one is pretty unimpressive. Like, especially if you go back to it, it's like, what? Liu Kang has 1 fireball?
Well, okay, I won't say that it's unimpressive. I will just say that when you compare it to later entries, it is very much... We threw this game together in a weekend.
Oh, yeah.
And in that regards, it could be considered impressive. But, you know, when you're like...
Well, I meant it wasn't so impressive as a kid. I have to say the first Mortal Kombat game, I liked the idea of it, but, like, nothing about his presentation really popped or anything, you know? Because it's like, what makes this the Mortal Kombat world, not just, you know, Kung Fu movie world? I don't know why I was pushing back as part of any of his moves. It's all forward, baby.
That was weird.
Yep. Video game physics do not make sense.
Wow, I'm getting worked. Super worked! But it wasn't a flawless. I don't care.
Now, every version of Liu Kang where it's not just forward something or hold down a button for 3 seconds feels like he's nerfed. Because all of his moves are forward in one of these 3 buttons or hold down this for like 3 seconds. Well, 3 Mario seconds, but it's a whole 3 Mario seconds. I don't know if it's a real 3 seconds. I'm sure someone knows. It's probably like 1.48 or something like that. You know what I mean?
It doesn't matter. When you're sitting there playing, it feels like an eternity.
Yes.
In that time, you're like, I am so exposed.
Yep.
Goddamn. You just went super hard.
Ah. Yeah, I don't tend to think about it because I don't main him, but like, how many of the games is Kung Lao not in?
Not many.
Yeah, I was thinking about that. It's like, he's actually pretty consistently always there.
At this juncture, he's in as many as Liu Kang is.
Yeah. So is there only one he's not in, like Raiden or Scorpion?
The only one that I'm aware of that he's just not in is the first one.
Yeah. So like, there tends to be one that like, I think this is not only the one that Scorpion isn't in, but it's also the one that like, Johnny Cage isn't in. Because it's easy to not always think of him in that sense, but he's one of those fundamental to a game characters. He's like, not you don't need him, but he's one of the foundational characters, you know, it's like...
Yeah, let's see here. Kung Lao was the Liu Kang replacement for Deadly Alliance. Like that is directly from Ed Boon. He's like, well, when we got rid of Liu Kang, we had to replace him with someone.
Yeah, let's say, have they ever made any... Who are the monk characters? Is it just them?
Pretty much. Them and Raiden.
Well, but Raiden's the first god character. He's an archetype into his own, like Fujin or like Shinnok or...
Oh, you know what? Shijinko.
Oh yeah! Do you count Bo Rai Cho?
Yeah, I guess so, because they were all like connected together, so Bo Rai Cho and...
and I asked that as in, not just flavor-wise, but like, do you think he fits into that? Because I kind of do, but I'm not sure. Do you think he fits into their fighting style overall?
Well, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I was trying to think. Which was the first one Bo Rai Cho was in? Was it Deadly Alliance, or was he in 4?
I don't think he's in 4. Is he in Deadly Alliance? I know he's in Deception. He's in Deadly Alliance, then that's the first one he's in. I want to say. Because that was the first one where they were like, we have to scrounge people together to deal with this new tournament.
Look this up.
Do you think you'd play a game that, instead of being set into the way remade future or something, to set like far into the Mortal Kombat past with like, you know, before it was all about Earthrealm or whatever, or something like that? Like,
I think it would be interesting to play through like the first tournament and have like that story kind of more fleshed out.
yeah. What do you mean, like the first Mortal Kombat tournament ever, or like
No, like the
one
first,
for Earthrealm?
the first Earthrealm.
Ah.
I don't give a fuck about those other losers.
Well, okay, so you don't think you'd play a game that was set during the tournament that ended in the conquest of Edenia?
Probably not. Although if I was going to do one that did the Earthrealm Chronicles, I might end at that, or I might beginning at the end of that.
Ah.
Like Shao Kahn's like, well, conquered this place.
Yep.
What's next? Earth.
I guess I know that there's the place where the elder gods are. That's kind of talked about as though it's like some kind of realm or something. That there's the place between realms. There's Earth Realm, Chaos Realm, Order Realm.
Okay, Deadly Alliance was the first one he was in.
Okay. Denia, Outworld. So are there just is? There isn't much left at that point, I guess.
Oh, excuse me.
Sorry, I didn't mean to leave it paused so long. I was just rolling a cigarette. We got like talking about stuff.
We got a lot of time to fill in. This game is not going to fill 4 hours, I don't think.
We should mess around with some of the funky characters instead of playing people we really know what we're doing with, like, because this is the one that introduced like the hardcore cyborgs. When they mixed basically Kano in with the ninjas. Because he's one of the archetype characters. He's the original cyborg. Because he's not to think of him as a cyborg or as the, you know, part of that cycle, but he totally is. His moves are based on it and everything. Ah, messed up letting it go. Did it too soon during the can't do another special move delay. I got too close to the punching fists. I was just right out of my like uppercut reach. You're great at that.
I can assure you it is incidental.
Well, there is also, I've noticed that these, I tend to forget these old ones don't have the huge uppercuts the new ones do. You know what I mean? Yeah, here, Cyrus, or Sector, not Cyrus. Like, we totally did use one color to, like, do this twice.
You know what color they are before they're corrected for. It's red.
Oh, I would have guessed it was a some kind of chalky blue or something. Ooh. He doesn't have. He doesn't have the move he has in the new ones. He's got that though. Say for moves, at first try forward each of the buttons to see if that does anything. I don't know. Nope. Oh, they're heavy and unwieldy, which is, it works.
Whenever, you know, one of the reasons they thought that Ermac was like a character for a while, I mean, besides like the weird rumor shit.
I mean, there was a glitch, right, or something like that? I remember.
No, okay, so in the games, it keeps track of error macros, or Ermacs.
Oh. Okay, so do people think, wait, were some of these people I beat Urbeck in disguise?
Yep.
Oh.
You got an awesome winning streak.
I think it's 3 things.
Yep. Oop. I'm stepping on stuff. Okay. Okay, no, I'm not.
Oh shit. I thought I got it. There you go.
Okay. We got it now!
Yep. Let's see if I can figure out Sonya Blade. Like, she's a really good character, and I got really good with her at one point, but I have to relearn how to do her crap. I don't feel like she's in quite enough of the old ones, you know what I mean? She spins like every other one, like not being in it.
Well, she is technically in all 3 of the original trilogy.
Well, yeah.
However, she's not playable at all in number 2. In your face. What do you prefer, painted on arms or like giant robot arms?
Actually, I was like, this looked better than the way it ended up looking. Like, I know it's cheesy, but I don't know. It looks more like I would have accepted these arms as easily as he did, as opposed to being like, you know, I don't know. These are very not. I mean, I could see someone convincing me to get these arms. You know what I mean? Because it looks like you might as well just have arms.
You don't gotta get a new tailor, is what you're saying?
Well, more the feel to it. You know what I mean? Because like, even if you could feel with him, the bigger arms he's got, you would just. It wouldn't feel like it was a normal arm. I'm not saying that matters too much, but it's a factor. I mean, I assume it's possible to not feel like you have a robot arm. I don't remember how to do it, but I'm pretty sure he has an air throw. I would assume it's a block against somebody in the air.
That I don't know.
Bugs me that I can't remember how to do her moves, because she has like that go up and grab you with her legs stuff. Getting serious, I'd be,
No, I already got serious on you with Kung Lao.
Oh, I know, but
That was the extent of the getting serious here.
I meant more like using powerful characters against me, huh?
Yes, I'm using the tier 1 characters here. Nah, wrong button for block.
I don't know why I was expecting you to do something low.
I don't know why you do either.
Oh shit. That was a mistake, but worth finding out. Oh, got you anyway. Oh, there it is.
Oh. Ah. Bogus.
Ooh. There it is.
That was bogus too.
Ooh, no, ooh. Ah.
I used to have like Ultimate, like the first 3 on like the PlayStation Network because they did like that trilogy arcade pack.
Oh yeah.
That was good times.
Oh, that was a pretty awesome thing. I think I had that downloaded on one of my PlayStation 3s. It was pretty awesome.
I had a friend that I was playing this game. I was playing 9 with a lot, and then they released these, and we were just like, okay, well, I guess this is what we're doing now. I don't talk to that person anymore, though, for a variety of reasons.
Ah.
I think you remember them. If not, I know your brother remembers them.
I really wish I could remember how to do some of these moves.
Yeah.
So if I can get it done with Jack. Back when like video game magazines were like holy texts because like they actually told you the moves and combos and shit. Like slide into this and then do an ice bomb.
Now we have the internet.
Yeah. Oh shit, already got 2 at me, huh? I'm like, the response to that is the machine gun. It's like, oh wait. Fireballs! No, I know that's his thing. That and really fast sweeps. You know, I thought about it. I was thinking about how this outfit kind of like is Shang Tsung at his most like openly vile, but then I was like, oh yeah, this is during a very direct invasion. He's not pretending anything. He's literally just a troop at this point, basically. You know what I mean? He's like not trying to trick anybody or anything. It's just like, I'm here to kill you. Felt like I got hurt a lot more than I did because of all the fireballs.
You know how we You know how we follow up fireballs? More fireballs.
Yeah. I remember Nightwolf being popular back in the day.
Do you think characters like Stryker and Nightwolf were just like, well, we need more characters, guys.
Yes.
Give me anything.
Yeah. I think they are, and the difference between their popularity and legacy over the years is just, innate lameness. Because you could argue in a lot of ways how they're both lame characters, but it's like, even if they were just naked guys without race, like, Nightwolf would just come off cooler than Stryker does. You know what I mean?
So, you played Armageddon. Have you played, like, through all of the endings?
Yes, but I don't remember all of them.
Do you remember what Stryker's was?
No, I actually do not.
He becomes Super Cop.
Why?
That is his whole deal, is that he just becomes Super Cop. That is literally what happens with RoboCop, too.
Oh.
When he gets Chronica's crown. Meh.
Is he, instead of erasing all crime, he goes back and fights all crime?
He uses it to issue subpoenas to OCP.
I mean, I guess that's what he cares about.
It's like, I shit you not. That is what he does. Like, that is in the ending. He just rolls up on OCP and is just like, you are all under arrest.
Well, okay.
And that's the ending.
I mean, I guess you could say that about just about anything one would do with such powers, but like... Ooh.
I just remember that being. I just remember laughing at that really hard. I was like, why?
But you know what I mean about how, like, the real problem with Stryker is this first version of him. I've never hated him as much as most people do, but I understand he's a complete failure of design. You know, like, like even the way he like shoots up at the air at the end isn't cool. You know, it almost seems like, well, he's not on any brand. You know, it's like, is he chaotic? Is he lawful? What's his deal? You know.
This guy is easily an abusive cop. Like, what the fuck's going on here? Well, would you say that Cabal is a better designed character in regards to, like, didn't he used to be a cop, right?
In this version? In
Yeah.
this version, he's, I'm pretty sure he's from Outworld. I'm not saying he's not human, but, like, kind of like, in 2, the only reason Barack is in it is because, like, Shao Kahn's like, well, I need some people from Outworld to be in this tournament. I'll go get the leader of the mutants. Like, in old, you know, I want to say at least, maybe he already worked for him. It was all super unclear in old stuff, you know. It's like, nowadays, they're like, you know, this is all their relationships to each other and stuff. And it's like, back then, it's like, well, he was a guy. And it's like, then his ending conflicts with what it says at the beginning.
Well, I remember in 9, he shows up and, like, halfway through the game as, like, a cop.
Oh yeah, but that was not a thing before. He was like, he's a wastelander. That's what he is. He's just an outworld wastelander.
And I want to say, like, what they did is he was, like, a member of, like, the Black Dragon clan who was, like,
Yeah.
reformed or something in 9.
Well, that, I'm pretty sure originally that was like not a thing. Because I know that was a thing in like, like Deception and Armageddon, but that was, maybe it was always a thing and I just never knew about it, but I had never heard anything about him being associated with like Kano at all.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that he's just a human on the Outworld side, you know what I mean? I think he's like, I guess, alien in that way, you know what I mean? You know, that was kind of a thing in the 90s, like, you know, well, they're human, but they have an alien mindset. I'm pretty sure that's what he is. He's basically the Reaver guys from, like, what was that Cowboys in Space show? Firefly, or no, Serenity, or one or the other. One was the show, one was the movie. And, you know, the monster, like, barbarian guys and that.
Okay.
He's basically them. I mean, he's not that crazy, but, I mean, he might as well be. At least that's what I think he was. That's how I understood it back in the day, but hell, for all I know, my kid ass was wrong, and I've just been carrying that around all this time, you know? It's like, I don't fucking know.
I couldn't remember like what kind of weird revamps 9 had done, because there we go. Because like the most like retcons or changes to the story that it made was technically for 3. And, like it didn't really do a whole lot of changes for 2, and it barely did any changes for 1.
Well, okay, here's something that's a change, is like Quan Chi having anything to do with Scorpion's backstory is all like after Quan Chi showed up, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like there's a lot of that kind of stuff. And that's something, it's funny because that's something that really made 9 seem odd in some of those parts, is Quan Chi being there like, yes, be evil, Scorpion. And I know you could infer that that did happen, but like...
It didn't?
Yeah. For a long time, like, what was the one that showed everyone's alignment? Like, Scorpion was just like neutral. You know, it's like there'd be characters from the same side, and one would be good, one would be evil, but like,
They did that in Deception, didn't they?
yeah, that's right.
Or that might have been a Mortal Kombat vs. DC thing. I didn't play that one. I remember not being at all
There it is.
interested in that.
Most, I guess it's funny because it's kind of like one of those oh, Dragon Ball Z movies where, like, the biggest question you could ever have about it is when exactly is this fucking set? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it is an interesting video game as far as what actual gameplay happened and stuff. Like, it is weird story-wise and, like, the way they try to make things work. And it's kind of weird for a Mortal Kombat game, but it's definitely what all the later 3D ones took out. You know, like, I guess the era of, like, 3D graphics but 2D gameplay really took after it.
I know if you play, like, Injustice and Injustice 2, it gets referenced with some of, like, the dialogue.
They mentioned Dark Khan.
No, more like, Raiden and Sub-Zero are in Injustice. They're, like, you know, they're just, like, DLC characters. But, like, their opening match dialogues bring up shit that happens in, like,
okay.
Mortal Kombat vs. DC.
I wonder how many characters are in 8 who are not in Injustice. Like, can you play, I guess, Deathstroke? Or,
Yes, I can believe Deathstroke is in one of them.
Okay.
I know Deadshot's in one of them.
Hmm.
You know what? We're going to play a couple more rounds of this, and we're going to switch over to Injustice 2 to see.
Okay.
You have thoroughly kicked my ass, and I concede to your superior skill in this game. Ah, damn. You know, it's a shame I don't have the first one installed on the PS5 right now.
Yeah.
Yes! Yes!
See, you talk about me being that much better, but I haven't got a single flawless victory against.
Well, it's because there's times where that is like my sole focus. Ah, damn. No double flawless. No double flawless.
There's a lot of stuff with Cabal that made it in the later games as moves. It's just like, you know, that like you did there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Of course, I was just thinking about how part of the reason that's just not a thing anymore is because, like, I'll be Cabal in this last Cabal, but this is before you went into Versus mode. It's just more like, this is the mode where Versus is available.
Yeah. Why didn't he sweep? Oh well.
It bothers me to knowing that I can't get a fireball out of Cabal. He has like 2 different ranged attacks and I can't get either of them to work. I know I'm just doing it wrong.
What?
Knee punch. You expect me not to beat you with focusness. I don't know what you're expecting.
I wish everyone could see the look on my face right now.
Yeah, no. Oh, that only worked because of the look on his face.
Oh, shit. Okay. I concede. I concede. Okay, so we're gonna take 2 minutes to switch games here. Be right back. Ooh, wait, I gotta switch channels here. Hold on.